Hello lovely viewers, you are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be presenting to you the major themes of the poem The Vultures by David Diop. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. The Vultures by David Diop is an Agritudian poem that describes the outrageous experiences Africans went through, all in the name of civilization and religion. Present in this poem is a theme of hypocrisy. Right from the first stanza of the poem, we are informed of the hypocrisy of the white missionaries who came to the African continent, all in the name of evangelism and trade. The poet explains that they use civilization and religion, which is represented by holy water in the poem, as a guise to colonize and exploit the African continent. While these missionaries executed their exploitative agenda, they calculatedly diverted the minds of Africans from their hypocrisy, fakeness, and inhuman acts with a sweet talk of religion and civilization. Yet, our poetic speaker can't seem to understand how people who claim to know the whole book but do not know love. The book here can mean the Bible, which preaches love, yet the preachers of the Bible do not know love. Or the book can be interpreted as knowledge of a civilized life. What a poet doesn't seem to understand is that people who parade themselves as civilized people or people who parade themselves as religious people do not behave as such, as sometimes they do things that makes them less human. It was expected that holy water, religion and civilization should bring some level of satisfaction, salvation, redemption, comfort, and love to Africans. Yet, readers are shocked to find out the opposite of all these laudable qualities. The Europeans or the missionaries used religion and civilization as a tool or instrument of destruction, a tool by which they exploited the people of the African continent. Another central theme to this poem is the theme of exploitation. Right from the title of the poem, the poet indirectly informs us of the exploitation of the African continent by Europeans by his use of the animal vultures. This is a bird that disgusts many people. This animal preys on dead meat for survival. The vultures, as indicated in the poem, represents the Europeans who preyed on the human capital and natural resources or minerals of the African continent for their survival. This poem is a protest poem against colonial exploitation under the guise of religion and civilization. According to the poet, civilization and religion has humbled the Africans, making way for the colonial masters to exploit the African continent and rob it of all its natural resources and human capital. To a large extent, it cannot be wrong to say that religion or civilization and colonialism are inseparable. The villages in Africa are desolate because the people in those villages or the people in the African continent were forced European countries to work on plantation farms. Therefore, the villages are desolate. Next is the theme of hope in the midst of adversity. The poem clearly depicts the unshakable spirit of the African continent. Despite the inhuman activities meted out to them, despite the exploitation, hypocrisy, colonialism, and pain, hope was preserved in them as in a fortress. All is not gloomy about this poem, as the poet gives a bright future to the African continent despite its initial pessimism and gloomy images. Africans went through several forms of humiliation that was enough to break anyone, but they proved otherwise, or resilient to the pain and torture of colonialism. The poet clearly tells us that hope was preserved in them as in a fortress. Next is the theme of the bestialities of colonialism. Vultures by David Diop clearly depicts the period of colonialism or colonial era and the violence and inhuman treatment that Africans witnessed during this period. Right from the beginning of the poem, we find violent images which describe the atrocities and pain Africans went through. Some were killed, abused, raped, etc. The maltreatment and humiliation suffered by Africans aggravates the agony of this poem and reveals the bestialities of colonialism. Also, we come across a theme of European invasion and colonization of the African continent. European countries in the bid to feed their industries with raw materials invaded the African continent, exploiting the African continent of both natural resources and human capital. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video.